Welcome to our Life in Mexico vlog. It's Cedia and Yoshi. Come along with us for a beautiful drive on our little Vitalia motor scooter in Acapulco, Guerrero. We have done so much in the past year. A little backstory. My husband and I moved to Acapulco, Guerrero last year, around right before Labor Day in 2023. And we just made our 1 year anniversary living in Acapulco. And let me tell you, a lot has happened in the past year. We went from selling everything we have in Illinois and moving to selling everything we have, renting our house, and taking our jobs with us remotely to Acapulco. And the main reason for that was really, we'll get more into depth to that later, but we found ourselves in the position of having to return to Mexico. My husband is originally from Acapulco, Mexico, and we came back here to help care for his mother that is currently experiencing Alzheimer's and going through all of that. So those of you that know the disease know how progressive and how quickly it can get to you. And my husband thought it was the best thing to do to come here and help his brother and family with his mom. So anyway, that's the main reason why we ended up in Mexico. And the past year, there was a lot of things that happened. If those of you that know, Acapulco suffered a major hurricane, Category 5, last October of 2024. I was not in Acapulco at the time. I was actually back in the States for a work trip. And my husband was here with his family, and unfortunately, they went through all of the chaos and the aftermath of the hurricane. A lot of destruction in Acapulco, in el Puerto de Acapulco. But as you can see, I'm taking you down. We're on our scooter, on our little moped or whatever you want to call it, driving through Acapulco, and a lot of businesses are back and running 100%. Grocery stores are fully stocked. Restaurants are up and running, from the nice, elegant restaurants to your humble taco stands and juice bars, and the mercados are open and servicing all of the locals. So as you can see, this there's still some damage that's visible, but it's nothing in comparison to what it used to look like just a few months ago. Acapulco is strong, and they are coming back strong. Those of you that are concerned about traveling to el Puerto de Acapulco, don't be. It is absolutely gorgeous, and you're seeing for yourself in the video. We're approaching the Costera, which is the tourist zone in Acapulco, and we're about to turn left onto the Costera. And I'll point out I'm capturing some of the hotels that still have some evident damage done to them, but they are, the majority of them are up and running and have certain areas of the hotel that are open, while others are still being reconstructed and windows are being replaced and all that kind of good stuff. But the Costera is ready for tourism. The beaches are ready for tourism. The locals are ready for you to come to Acapulco and explore the beauty of this hermoso Puerto de Acapulco, you guys. I'm not kidding you. I love it here. The weather is absolutely perfect. The palm trees, that hurricane took out all of these trees. But the beauty of nature is that the sun just completely beautifies everything. Look at all the green trees all over again. It didn't take much for Acapulco to regain its beauty. Obviously, there's some places that are still torn down, and it's hard to get to everything right now, but give it a chance. You won't regret it. This is me and my husband. We're sporting our new helmets because the bike that we're on is pretty new. the most recent trip, I took back our SUV to the States because it was just becoming too expensive from going back and forth to the border to get our TIP renewed and all that type of stuff, and the insurance, having to cover the vehicle in both Mexico and the States. It was getting too pricey. And then just the trips alone from Acapulco all the way to the border, from the night stays at the hotels and the food and all that. We were just like, you know what, we're better off in just getting the car back to the States and leaving it there for when I have to go back for work. Just a little insight on that. I'm here for 6 weeks at a time in Acapulco, and then I travel back to the States for a month for work, and it's okay. It's been going great for the past year. But yeah, so anyway, if you look to your right, well, I'm looking to my right when I'm taking the video, but this is the Costera. This is where all the bars and the nightlife happens along the tourist zone. And yeah, some of the restaurants are still torn down. But hey, everyone makes the best of it, and there's still so many other restaurants that are open and ready to go. That Oxxo that we just passed by, that's newly renovated, remodeled and everything, and they made it look super, super cool. So if you are in Acapulco, make sure to stop by there. I want to say it's right by Condesa on the Costera, right in front of the Costera. This here is just one of the hotels, and then we'll be passing one of the brand new hotels. It's called Amares, and that is by the Costera, I believe. It is by the Costera. It's Condesa, I want to say. But yeah, it's right across the street from the Acapulco golf course. So if you love to golf, the golf course is open and ready for you to come and, have a game and do what you do. But we are approaching this round looking building. This is Amares. This is a brand new hotel that they just got up and running, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It has access to the beach. And all beaches in Acapulco, here in Acapulco, are free access. You don't have to pay anybody to get through to the beach. You just walk through. There's ports of entry everywhere along the Costera, and food vendors, restaurants. Get your alcohol, buy your coconut oil on the beach so that you can bake and stuff like that. But don't forget your sunblock. I've learned the hard way. Don't forget your sunblock, especially here in Acapulco, because it's needed. But anyway, as you can tell, it's just beautiful scenery, beautiful. Just be careful if you decide to rent a motorcycle here, or a moped or scooter or whatever it's called. Drivers here are crazy. They do not respect pedestrians. So just be very, very cautious about that. On the other side of things, when it comes to, people being scared because they hear all the news about Mexico, and especially Acapulco and Guerrero in general, of cartels and killings and shootings and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, in the past year that we have been here, we have never witnessed anything like that. Obviously, it's in the news, just like it's in the news back in the States. Just don't go to the areas that you're not supposed to. You're in Chicago, you don't want to go to, the areas where, the gangbangers and the drugs or dealings are going on. Obviously, you're not going to go there. So the same here. Same as anywhere in Mexico, anywhere in the United States. It doesn't matter where you're at. You stay out of those areas and you stay out of trouble, okay? So here, my husband and I have finally made it to our destination. We came to beach. It's called Playa Icacos, and it's one of my favorite beaches. The waves are strong, but not that strong. You just come here, you get your umbrella. You can rent your umbrella for 100 pesos, which is $5, for the entire day, for however long you want to stay there, and you get the chair and stuff like that. The staff comes out to you from the restaurant. They offer you drinks and food and everything like that. If you want a michelada, you want to get a michelada from this beach, because the girl here that makes them is the bomb. She does she makes them very, very good. Like, it's the best micheladas I've ever had. But anyway, that was that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Hit subscribe, like, and comment if you have any questions, all right? You guys take care. Bye.